Yo, 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 yo. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, people? Welcome back to another edition of Mike on Sports. I'm your host, like by the name of Mike Ross, man. Big up to that 501 and that 317, man. Y'all already know what it is. Little Rock in the Apples, we in the motherfucking building. And I'm back with another one, man. I got a little news coming from Oscar De La Hoya. He says that he made the PBC fighters what they are today. So we're gonna break that down and talk about that. Also, we'll be looking at the Roy Jones and Tyson fight coming up this weekend, a big pay-per-view. See how you guys feel about that fight. You know what I'm saying? Are you excited for it? Are you happy for it? Are you just like, man, I'm ready for this shit to be over and done with? And also, we'll be reviewing all the fights from this weekend. I know it wasn't the best weekend of boxing, but we still have some fights that we can talk about and just go over real quick. So you guys smash that thumbs up button, man. Y'all already know how I get down. Y'all know what I'm about. With that being said, yo, Mike, drop that beat on them.
Sometimes you gotta give people their flowers. While they can still smell them.
Mark Nash,
Michael
Gross, the boss.
My nigga. My brother.
Let's get this done, Mike.
We all love sports, right?
Mike Ross, the boss, this is Mike on Sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the greatest. Put him on the A-list, over Kellerman and Bayless. If you missed the show, couldn't make it, just log on and click the playlist. That boy always working, not to be played with. Hit subscribe and the bell for the latest. Mike Ross, the boss, Mike on Sports. Right there from first bell, tip up and coin toss. Mike Ross, the boss, Mike on Sports. He call it how he see it, either you won or you lost. Big games, big fights, rolling dubs up. You like the content, hater, click the thumbs up. Cashapp, super chat, go all in. But do your research first before you call in.
Been waiting on. And yes, I am back. I am back. I am back. I am back. Yo, what up, what up, what up, what up, man? Y'all know what time it is, man. We back with another one. Shout out to everybody out there in the chat, you know what I'm saying? Big ups to my guy, Mr. Vegas, Miko 7, Brian Jones, Rabisky, what's good? Shout out to everybody out in the chat, man. Always supporting Mike on Sports. I appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar came out, man. Made some headlines. I thought it was worthy to be lead out the show. Oscar De La Hoya, he says that he deserves some credit for doing for Wilder, Spence, and other PBC fighters. He says, I built them. He built them. Okay, Oscar. Really? You made these guys what they, I mean, I'm not sure, you know what I'm saying? You say you built them because I feel like they are bigger stars than they were when they was with you. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, you help them get on the right path, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you help them get on the right what's the word I'm looking for? Trajectory. But to say you built them, I'm not so sure about that, man. The story is coming from Sean Nam. So big up Sean Nam over there at Boxing Scene. Thanks for the article. I appreciate it, homie. But yeah, man. It says Golden Boy CEO Oscar De La Hoya believes he deserves a lot of credit for building Canelo Alvarez. He recently departed signing into the box office star he is today, to the extent that De La Hoya has been the promoter of Alvarez in every major fight of his career. That claim is difficult to dispute. He also believes he deserves credit for having built the careers of numerous premier boxing champion fighters, including Deontay Wilder, Earl Spence Jr., the Charlo twins, and Leo Santa Cruz, just to name a few. That claim, however, might be a bit harder to swallow, depending on your definition of the operative word. I built them. De La Hoya said on his recent episode of the 3 knockdown rule. De La Hoya was referring to the fact that he used to promote a slew of PBC fighters. For relinquishing their promotional rights to their manager and PBC architect Al Heyman in a bittersweet.
I need to get my phone fixed.
What they said what they say?
My password with y'all. You get password.
Told you.
Y'all appointment Wednesday.
All right. My bad, y'all. I had some business right quick, but anyway. The move allowed Heyman to pursue a time-buy strategy with multiple networks, while Golden Boy salvaged the remains of a gutted roster. The PBC, which is thought to have more than 200 fighters aligned with the firm, currently has exclusive output deals with Fox and Showtime. We know that. We know that. We understand that. But do y'all think Oscar De La Hoya? How much credit does Oscar De La Hoya, in you guys' opinion, deserve when he said that he built the PBC roster? Well, I'm saying not their roster, but some of the fighters on their roster. He helped get those guys where they are today. I think that's a broad statement. You know what I'm saying? That's a broad statement, man. Because you can look at it and say, all right, Oscar, you may have a hand in it when they were younger, but for the last 4 to 5 years, like you ain't been around. Like Al Heyman has put Deontay Wilder in position to be the millionaire that he is now. Al Heyman has put Earl Spence on NBC and had 5 million people watching. He put Earl Spence in the ring with Kell Brook and made him a champion. He put Earl Spence in the ring with Mikey Garcia and made him a pay-per-view attraction. Charlo twins, I mean, you had the Charlo twins, right? Charlo said, nigga, they wasn't making no money when they was with you. These are their words. He said, I was making like $80,000 a fight. He wasn't making no money when he was with you. When he got with Al Heyman and started, you know what I'm saying, having more and more fights and started to really, you know what I'm saying, win more and up his stock, we seen Charlo make $1 million versus Harrison. We seen Charlo probably make $1 million versus what's my guy name that he just fought? And Banana Man, Rosario. So it's like, bro, I get what you're saying, but you ain't built them. Maybe you helped with the foundation, but to say you built somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't see that, and I don't agree with that. But Oscar has more to say. So let's see what Oscar has to say. Maybe he can convince me with one of these statements. He says, on the other side of the street, PBC, you have a bunch of fighters that just don't want to fight. And it's not because of them, it's because of who is controlling the ship there. Now you want to take a shot at Al Heyman. Now you want to come at Al Heyman, you know what I'm saying? Like, this guy is amazing. So they don't want to fight. So Wilder didn't fight the best heavyweight out there. Charlo wasn't mandatory for Canelo, which y'all petitioned for a franchise title. That didn't happen? Huh? The other Charlo brother just didn't become unified at 154. So he's fighting champions. Deontay Wilder fought maybe the best heavyweight out there. And Jamal Charlo was in line to fight Canelo, but you guys didn't want to fight Jamal for some reason. So who is really not making the big fights? I mean, Jaime Munguia is over at the Zone, and he's fighting Toriano Johnson. He's fighting guys that we have no interest in seeing Jaime Munguia fight at all. I'm not interested in seeing Jaime fight these guys. So, but you're telling me that Al Heyman is not making the big fights? I mean, Jaime can fight Demetrius Andrade right now. Make that fight right now. That's a good fight for Jaime. I mean, I just don't get he's saying that Al doesn't want these guys to fight. Maybe Al is just a businessman. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Al is just recognized that the business of boxing is greater than what De La Hoya can fathom right now. He goes on to say, the PBC group has their own agenda. I don't know what that agenda is because they keep losing money. Literally. Oh my God. So he's saying Al is losing money. Oh, okay. Hey, Al is losing money, y'all. According to Oscar, Al is losing money. A perfect example is the Leo Santa Cruz and Gervonta Davis fight. And before that, they lost money somewhere else and somewhere else. I don't know how long they can keep it up. It's hurting this sport. We can make so many good fights together. And we've done it together with Fox and ESPN working together on Wild and Fury 2. We should do it more often. So Oscar De La Hoya is saying PBC is losing money, not just the Davis fight and the Santa Cruz fight, but fights before that. Before that. I don't know how true that is. I don't know how true that is. I mean, I'm not going to say that Oscar's lying, but I haven't seen any reports of PBC losing money. I haven't heard Al Heyman or my guy named Tim Smith come out and say we're losing money. I have heard Bob Arum come out and say we losing money on Terrence Crawford. I've never heard anybody from the PBC come out and say that. So for Oscar to say that, I mean, I'm sure Oscar don't have a inside look to PBC. I'm sure Oscar don't have an inside look to the PBC financials after their whole lawsuit in court. I'm sure PBC has Oscar on the far end, not even dealing with him. So for him to say that they're losing money, I'm looking at Oscar with a sideways eye, like, bro, how do you know? How do you know? You know what I'm saying? He goes on to say, what I'm saying is that, yeah, Leo Santa Cruz, Danny Garcia, what's going to happen is PBC is relying only on the champions they have now. But what happens when the champions get old and they retire? They don't have the next wave because they don't know how to build. So that's maybe a ship that sails away and they try to do great, but they just couldn't. Ah, man. Honestly, man, like they got Mario's Barrios. He's a young fighter. You know what I'm saying? At 147, they got well, 147, they ain't really got nobody, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of these guys are still young, but they got Frank Sanchez coming up. They got Michael Coffey heavyweights. Like they have heavyweights. But they have oh man, I'm got a bad fucking memory right now, but I'm not saying that PBC has the best young stable of fighters, but they got Gervonta Davis, who's going to looks to be a superstar. You know what I'm saying? And Gervonta always said that Al is one of his advisors. So I'm not saying that PBC don't have a good young roster. That I think maybe Top Ring has the best young roster out there. But I'm looking at Oscar. I'm like, Oscar, who do you have? Like, who does Oscar have over there that we're clamoring about? Virgil Ortiz? It's yet to be seen. Virgil Ortiz, that's a good name. That's one good name. Jaime McGill, he's still very young, so that's another good name. But when you look at, I mean, Oscar maybe got Jojo Diaz. Like, he doesn't have the slew of fighters that PBC has. And also, we see a lot of free agents. We see a lot of free agents wanting to sign with PBC. We see a lot of free agents wanting to come over to PBC. We've seen Regis Prograde do that. We've seen who else we seen come over to PBC recently? We've seen Sabrina Matias come over to PBC. We've seen I believe it's a guy named Miguel Roman, Daniel Roman come over to PBC. So a lot of guys, when they become a free agent, they tend to look over at PBC as the landing spot for them guys. So Oscar can say what he want to say about this and that, but I'm not going really too much buy it. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what the future holds and see if Oscar is right or see if Oscar is wrong. So Boxing Scene reached out to PBC spokesperson Tim Smith, as I call him. I don't know why I call him Timothy. Maybe that's his real name, but I call him Tim. And he had this to say. Earl Spence will be defending his unified welterweight title on Saturday, December 5th, before his hometown fans at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, on Fox Sports and PBC pay-per-view. It will be his third pay-per-view fight. We're busy handling things over for PBC and the boxers who appear on our platforms and Fox and Showtime. We wish everyone else well in their endeavors in the boxing business. So he he played that like PC as fuck. What up, Undisputed Truth? Carlton Neal, what's going on? So he played that PC as hell, know what I'm saying? He didn't come at Oscar. He didn't call him a name, didn't call him any names, didn't say Oscar was losing money, didn't say any of that stuff. And he just said, man, we wish the people in the boxing business well in their endeavors. And we're just handling our business, you know what I'm saying, right now. And we're focused on our big pay-per-view on December 5th. So not really a whole lot of gossip coming from Tim Smith like it was Oscar, but I kind of like that statement, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to go back and forth in the media with Oscar, you know what I'm saying? We know Oscar right now probably is a little bit bitter. He just lost one of his biggest fighters that he ever had in Canelo Alvarez. And I don't know. I really don't know if he's going to be able to recover from that loss. You know what I'm saying? I know Ryan Garcia is still out there, but Ryan ain't been happy with Oscar in the past either. Ryan hasn't been happy with Oscar in the past either. And JoJo Diaz got mad because his name wasn't even mentioned by Oscar as one of their future stars. So we're gonna see how Golden Boy survives this Canelo loss in the upcoming months, in the upcoming years. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, long story short, I don't agree with Oscar when he says that he is the person that built Deontay Wilder, Earl Spence Jr., and the Charlo twins. I think that is just a little bit disingenuous. And King Mitch, I know, I agree. Some of those guys did start with Golden Boy, but he definitely didn't make them. See, we agree on that. His promo company was popping. Now it ain't. We all know Golden Boy, Golden Shower. Man, come on, man. I can't read that, man. I can't read that, bro. Come on, King. Yeah, now if it was Demi Super Chat, then I could read it because you paid for me to read it, but I can't read that, King, man. You can't call that man that, bro. Come on, man. Y'all be killing Oscar, man, when it comes to that shit, man. All right, man. We're gonna go out to the y'all boys is wild, man. Y'all some wild boys. JoJo Diaz not future star. He just a belt holder for the time being. I mean, I don't know, man. He only lost to Gary Russell, and Gary Russell was a bad man at 126. Like he one of the best fighters at 126. So I don't know, man. We'll see how good he is. What's called like that, boy? I got Oscar score for you cats to do is really weird. I'm cool with Audacity, man. I only know Oscar stories, dog. All right, well, what's we got? Let me see what we got, man. So my guy's back in action. My guy Julio Cesar Martinez will be the co-main event for the Canelo and Callum Smith card. Julio Cesar Martinez will be the co-main event for that card. So because my guy Julio, man, I love that guy, man. I said 112 or 115, and he's a bad. No, I said 112. He's a bad dude with a lot of power. I mean, he's a bad little dude, man. What's we got on here? Junior Fa got injured, so his fight with Joseph Parker is off for December 12th. He would not be fighting Joseph Parker on December 12th, man. He was injured. He had an injury, so they are hoping to reschedule that fight for sometime in March. Let me see what we got. Blah, 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 blah. Make sure I get everything right. All right, bet. So moving on to the fights this weekend. Let me cover that, man. First off, man, I want to give my hat off to Conor Benn. Conor Ben went out there and I really thought it was going to be a tougher fight than what he had. He went out there and showed, even though Formella, we really don't know much about Formella. I know he fought Sean Porter, and Sean Porter went the distance with him too. I was impressed with what Conor Ben was able to do to Formella. He was able to, goddamn me, hit him and not get hit. He was able to move around the ring, land some big shots. But the guy Formella, man, he just a fucking dog, man. He take punches, but he comes forward and he's willing to engage, willing to fight. I was impressed with Conor Ben, but I was also happy that I seen Formella, man. Formella's kind of growing on me, man. He's kind of growing on me, man. I think he's a good fighter. I think he is a not a world-class fighter, but he's gonna give some guys some tough outings. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna give some of these up-and-coming fighters some tough days at the office. So big ups to Conor Ben for that victory, and Sebastian Formella, man. You know, I don't know, man. I don't know what's next for him. Alan Babic. Now this guy I wasn't overly impressed by. Didn't really seem to have the powers for me. Tom Little, that knockout looked more like a knockout of fatigue than it actually was like a power punch. I'm not very high on Babic, man. I think he's not a very concussive puncher. I'm not looking at Babic as being a player in the heavyweight division. Maybe he's a player over in England on the domestic level, but I'm not sold on this guy. He really didn't impress me that much. His defense doesn't look that great. And Tom Little, man, you got to knock Tom Little out. You got to get Tom Little out of there. You got to get Tom Little out of there better than what you did. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed with motherfucking Alan Babic. Like he can take that bullshit somewhere else and try to sell it to like some other boxing fans, guys. I'm not believing in anything he's selling. I'm not believing in it. And what's good, homie? I'm not believing anything he's selling, bro. Like he has me totally not a believer. Show me what you got, know what I'm saying? Let me know what you can do. And yeah, man, I gotta see him again. Now let's get to the biggest question mark of the weekend. Now look, man, I'm showing y'all the picture, right? The picture on the left is a guy in Richard Lardy who fought Daniel Dubois. That guy right there on the left looks so much different than the guy on the right. I know it's not the beard. It's not the beard. I know the beard is a big thing. And one guy got a blonde beard or orange beard, another guy got a shaven beard. But man, this guy Richard Lardy looked like a totally different guy. Totally different guy. What's going on, Brandon Maurice? He looked like a totally different guy in the ring, bro. That wasn't the same guy that I seen against Daniel Dubois. And honestly, the guy took an hour and a half to get in the ring. He started to break dance from the time he got out the back to the time he got to the ring. And then he started to do like this little in and out shit about the ring where he was trying to get in and shit. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? What are we doing, man? Like, are we seriously like gonna sit here and have a fucking dance off before you get in the ring? And then to get in the ring after doing all that dancing and get your ass whooped, get your ass knocked out. Look at him. I'm not bullshit. Look at him. Wardley knocked his ass off his feet. And now I ain't gonna sit here and lie and say, bruh, I thought it was a clean knockout. I didn't think it was a clean knockout. I thought homie Mayweather. I thought, man, dude may have put some money on goddamn me round 2. And I mean Lardy, you know what I'm saying? He may put some money on round 2. Cause The punch didn't look that hard. I thought he could have got back up. I know for damn sure that guy right there, Richard, the guy on the left would have got back up, but the guy on the right done been eating. Man, look at bro. Look, you can tell a guy done got fat. His goddamn me pectorals are fucking big as hell. His goddamn me tattoo on his shoulder done got bigger. Like, how does a fucking tattoo get bigger? Ask me that. From a guy who was shredded on the left to a guy on the right, his tattoo done got bigger. The nigga tattoo done expanded. He fat, man. Like, that wasn't the same Richard Lardy, man. It just wasn't. It just was not. And I don't care what nobody say. The guy that I seen against Dubois would have gave Wardley a better fight. Just being real with y'all, man. I was very disappointed in Richard Lardy, man. Like, I thought he was gonna be at least a shell of himself. The guy wasn't even a fucking shell of himself, man. It was embarrassing. He didn't do the gun of people any fucking service on Saturday, man. He really got his ass beat. And yeah, man, I wasn't impressed with him. I mean, Wardley, I guess he did what he was supposed to do. I guess he did what he was supposed to do. But at the end of the day, man, it wasn't. I wasn't overly impressed by Wardley. I got to see him in there with somebody else. I got to see him in there with yeah, man, KO Surrey, bro. Yeah. Another thing is, man, like, I can understand if the guy was like short of breath or got knocked out. They put a respirator on him and he was wide awake. They put a respirator on him and he was wide awake. They gave him a breathing damn thing. He was wide awake. I'm like, what the fuck is going on over in England? I mean, I guess it's better safe than sorry, but goddamn. Like, y'all making it seem like water just put him to sleep. He was still awake, eyes open, blinking and everything. And then what killed me, he expected 3 people that weighed $105. He expected 3 people that weighed $105 to pick his big ass up. He was hoping, like, hey, man, grab my shoulders, man, lift me up. Boy, if you don't get your ass out here and get your big ass up your goddamn self. But anyway, man, that right there was that, and that wasn't even the worst of the weekend. And we're gonna be real, man. I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. Y'all know I don't sugarcoat shit. I love boxing, but I'm not gonna be here and say, oh, it was a good. Nah, fuck all that. It was, this weekend was some bullshit. Outside of Sebastian Formella, everything else in the guy, I could have done without. Straight up, I could have done without this shit. Javier Fortuna. Javier, can y'all please tell me why Javier was fighting a dude named Lazada? Please tell me why dude was fighting a dude named Lazada. Lazada looked in over his fucking head, man. The guy didn't have no punching power, no punching speed. I don't want to be mean, man. I don't want to be mean talking about these guys like this, bro, but god damn, man. Y'all putting these guys on TV, man, letting people fucking make fun of them and shit. I'm being nice. I'm being nice, man. KO Surrey, bro, I appreciate it. He said, yo, Mike, really digging your show. Bro, keep it up. You'll blow up soon. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man. But, man, look, though. It's like this, man. At some point in time, we got to start holding these promoters more accountable. We got to start holding these promoters and these networks more accountable, man. We can't just accept shit like this, bro. Like Fortuna, I like Fortuna, man. He a good fighter. But, man, Lazada, man, can we please, like, bruh, it's levels to this shit in boxing, man. I never heard of Lazada. Don't know who he fought. But the guy I seen last night was slow as shit. Didn't have no punching power, throwing straight arm punches, and Fortuna just walking to him with his hands down, laughing at him, looking at him, punching him, throwing wide shots, landing whatever he want to land. He's landing whatever he want to land on this guy, Lazada. I was embarrassed for this guy last night, y'all. Not even bullshitting. I was flabbergasted, like, bro, what are we doing? What are we doing? Crazy, man. Crazy. Really, really crazy. And at the end of the day, man, I'm gonna have to blame PBC for this one, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. I gotta blame PBC. I wasn't even entertained last night watching this fight. I wasn't even entertained last night watching this fight. It was a what's going on, Big Super Max? It was a travesty, man, that this was on FS1. Like, y'all could have saved that card, man. Y'all could have actually saved that card for somebody else. Like, I could have did without that card Saturday night. It wasn't that great of a card. You know what I'm saying? I would have rather seen these guys right here fight, bro. I want to see these guys right here fight.
Never rush somebody with no t-shirt on.
Tap,
Dip,
tap,
bang, boom, bang.
He gonna start throwing them things though.
His head was mad straight. Watch this.
Ooh,
Uppercut that boy. Bop, boom. Bang.
Hey,
Sit
yo,
down. Get up.
like,
Bop, boop, bop, bop. Watch he get real low. Bang, boom.
he almost went down right there.
Boop, bang. That's down.
Oh, should I get
He
back
just
up?
keep coming back. Right, uppercut right to the chin. Don't grab me.
No. Tap, 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 chill.
Tap, bing, bing. I'm going. He keep topping the squat every time. Watch stance. Bop, boop, bang. He bobbing and weaving, bro. Chill. Hold on. Block, tap, tap, dip, bop, bop.
Ooh,
it's on my brain.
Oh,
my
he almost went down.
Yeah, bring it in, bro, because don't ever do that again. Nah, he ain't okay.
My nigga, that fight right there was 10 times better than what I seen last night. That fight right there was 10 times better than what I seen last night, man. Like, come on, y'all. Come on, man. We can't be putting this on the airwaves, man. But big ups to fucking Lazada, and big ups to Fortuna, man, for getting the win last night. Man, that's pretty much it, man. This gonna be a short show tonight, y'all. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's the weekend fights. We do got Roy Jones and Mike Tyson coming up this week. This Saturday will be Mike Tyson and Roy Jones. Also, we got Chris Colbert versus Jaime or Bodella. No, I don't fucking know his last name, but yeah, some guy named Jaime or Jamie, whatever the fuck his name is. He'll be fighting Chris Colbert and Tyson and Roy Jones. Man, how do y'all feel about? Is anybody out there actually excited for this Tyson and Roy Jones fight? I can't even lie. I'm excited for this, man. I'm excited for this, bro. I'm excited for this, bro. For real. I think this right here should be a good fight. I think Mike Tyson, you know what I'm saying? Man, Mike looks yoked up. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Mike Tyson, like, he got them doing some kind of juice. I mean, maybe he just juicing or something. Maybe he using goddamn vegetables and fruit or something like that. Nah, man. I think it getting pushed back, brought in more people. It got the Logan Paul, and I mean, I gotta understand, man. Like this fight is not only touching. It's not only touching us. It's touching the younger generation. You know what I'm saying? Like Jake Paul got a big fan base of 13 to like 25-year-olds. You know what I'm saying? So Jake Paul got a big fan base. Yeah, man, we got Jacobs and Rosado on 27, but I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know who really like just overly checking for that. But it is what it is. But yeah, man, I think Roy Jones and Mike Tyson, man, it could be a very entertaining fight, man. We got some music acts, you know what I'm saying, during the fight. Also, we got Jake Paul, we got Badu Jack, we got Vidal Riley, we got Nate Robinson all on the card. So it should be a very entertaining, you know what I'm saying, night night of action. You know what I'm saying? And you guys gotta understand, like, don't go into this like having the same expectations as you have for a actual boxing pay-per-view. Like, this is more of a event, more of a spectacle. You know what I'm saying? It should be a very, very big turnout, and I think it should do good numbers on pay-per-view too. So we'll see how it plays out. But Mike Tyson, Roy Jones Jr. this week. But yeah, man, y'all know what it is, man. Catch me at probably in about 20 minutes, man. I'm probably gonna come back with a little NBA show, man. We're gonna talk about the NBA free agents moving around and who going where and who doing what. But till next time, man, y'all know what I do. Y'all know how I get down, and y'all know what I'm about. With that being said, yo, Mike, drop that beat on him. Yes, sir.
Sometimes you gotta give people their flowers. While they can still smell them.
Mark Nash, Michael Gross, the boss.
My nigga. My brother.
Let's get this done, Mike.
We all love sports, right?
Mike Gross, the boss. This is Mike on sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the greatest. Put him on the A-list over Kellerman and Bayless. If you missed the show, couldn't make it, just log on and click the playlist. That boy always working, not to be played with. Hit subscribe and the bell for the latest. Mike Gross, the boss. Mike on sports. Right there from first bell, tip up and coin toss. Mike Gross, the boss. Mike on sports. He call it how he see it. Either you won or you lost. Big games, big fights, rolling dubs up. You like the content, hater? Click the thumbs up. Cashapp, super chat, go all in. But do your research first before you call in.
Been waiting on. And yes, I am back. I am back. I am back. I am back.